Hello, fellow cycling fans, and welcome to my preview of Stage 2 of Volta a Catalunya 2025. In this video, I will talk about stage profile and map. We'll do a quick recap of Stage 1, then we're going to check the weather, and as always, in the end, I will pick my winner of the stage. So let's start by recapping Stage 1. I told you that it's going to be really tricky to control the late attack on those uphill and downhill sections near the finish, and Alpecin Deck Unique, they executed their tactics perfectly, sending Tibor Del Grosso on the downhill attack. Caden Groves covered Matthew Brennan. It looked like Del Grosso will win, but on that final uphill section, Matthew Brennan produced incredible sprint. He held off Caden Groves, overtook Del Grosso, and wins the stage. Incredible rides by the young Brit. Dorian Godon wins the sprint of the, let's say, main group. Vendrame once again incredible in those short uphill sprints. Corbin Strong, Plankert, Landa, Van Etvel, De Plus rounding up the top 10. Mas, Ayuso, and Roglic and Bernal all were in that main group, but losers of the day were the Yates brothers. They lose 15 seconds each. Obviously, Matthew Brennan is now in the leader's jersey. So, moving on to stage 2, it is 176 kilometers long stage from Banyoles to Figueres, the hometown of Salvador Dali. So, in the first half of the stage, it is pretty flat, even slightly downhill. Then two climbs, which are actually quite hard. Col de Puig del Penny 4.8 kilometers at 5%, and then Col de San Pere de Rodes 7.7 kilometers at 6.4%. If this climb was later in the stage, I would expect it to create some chaos, but still being 80 kilometers from the finish, it will just test the legs of the sprinters, and then a small climb to Terrades, not even categorized, before the final probably bounce sprint in Figueres. This is how it looks on the map. So we're starting here in Banyoles, going all the way to the coast, then moving into this mountain section, and then doing one loop around Figueres, similar as today. But the weather will be much nicer than it was today. Almost no rain throughout the day, certainly not in the second part of the day when the stage will unfold, some 17-18 degrees Celsius. Perfect cycling weather. However, the wind will be 7 meters per second, so well over 20, almost 25 kilometers per hour from the north. That means that it will be headwind for a lot of the stage, even here near the finish. So breakaway, I'd say, has zero chance of succeeding tomorrow. The bookmakers obviously have sprinters as the favorites. Tell me in the comments who is your pick, and my pick after watching him today has to be Matthew Brennan. He is just flying. Caden Groves, okay, he's also doing really good. He had a hard Milano Sanremo where he also performed phenomenally. But Matthew Brennan just looks unbeatable right now in this tier of sprinters. Without Merlier, Milan, Philipsen, Matthew Brennan is of course the favorite. Speaking of sprinters, don't forget to follow my channel, subscribe, as I will also soon post my preview of the classic Brugge de Pane. And so don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like my comments about races. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day and bye.